Hey YouTubers, Mo here for Mo's Motorcycle Journey. Well, my dad hasn't picked this bike up yet, and far be it for me to just let it sit and do nothing, so I figured I would take her for a little bit of ride today. It's gonna be, I don't know, almost 50 degrees. It's about 44, 45 right now. Of course, this Goldwing doesn't tell you what temperature it is, but yeah, so we're going to take this out for a little ride, and I'm going to take you along with me. I got my GoPro ready to go. It's still my old one, but we'll work on getting a new one. Anyways, I'm hoping everyone's having a wonderful holiday season, to be politically correct. I don't want to offend anybody. But yes, wonderful holiday season. Today is Christmas Eve 2021. So let's take old Pearl here for a little ride. Why not? It's not gonna hurt nothing. Start the intro. Alright, let's check this thing out here real quick. Make sure yep, still seems tight. I don't know why I question that, but I guess when you had them taken apart, it's so easy to, there we go, it's so easy to think it can just come apart that easy, but I torqued everything down, so it should be fine. One thing that I will tell you about this 1500, or any 1500, one thing out there that I do not like about it, and that is you have to choke it before you start it. Not when it's warm, of course, but when it's cold. I'm not a big fan of that. I've been spoiled by my 1800. My 1800 turn the key, hit the starter, and go. But this one here is, you gotta turn the key, hit the starter, hit the choke, hit the starter again, pull the choke off some. Took it off too much, it stalled, put the choke back on, start it back up a little bit, let it run a little high RPM for a little bit longer, and then take the choke off. That's annoying as hell to me. That is the only downfall about this motorcycle that I have found so far. The only downfall. I love this cycle. Too bad I'm giving it away to my dad. I'd keep it because it's a good machine, and it even has a trailer hitch on it. I was pretty surprised about that, but it's a good cycle. Okay, but anyways, well, let's see, guys. I got my Goldwing, my 1800, in December of 2020, and you know, some of the things that I've accomplished since I've gotten that bike is I really had to look back and think about it, because it's been a lot. Let's see, first I picked up a bike for my son. It was actually a Kawasaki Vulcan 500. Let me stop here and just make sure I got everything straight. Okay, one thing I can't stand is when you got your pockets. You got to just check your pockets of your jacket, otherwise you're going to lose something. So anyways, picked up that Kawasaki Vulcan for my son. I think I paid $700 for it. Needed a carb rebuild. I went ahead and did that all myself. Got that bike running for my son. He hasn't rode it much, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be on it here this next spring. And then, of course, my father, he took my bike for a ride, and he wanted one. He wanted to get back into riding. He used to ride before. I don't know if you've seen the video of when I gave this bike to my dad. Again, I don't like to let bikes sit very long. I gotta exercise them. And if I know everything works and everything's up and running, I'm going to exercise it. I'm not going to let it just sit there. However, that being said, I'm going to have to give this thing a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. So anyways, these roads are kind of wet out here, so I'm not going to be getting into a lot of leans. Anyways, my father, he was like, yeah, I'm going to want one. If you can find one, let me know. And so I ended up finding I found quite a few Goldwings. I mean, they're all over the place, but he wanted a 1500. So in the 1500s, they're hard to come by a good one. So I go out and I find one that I think is decent enough, and I pick it up. It was a blue one, 1500. I think it's an 88. 51,000 miles. That bike sat a lot. The guy rebuilt the carbs, and there's still something that I need to find in it. However, but while I was messing with that bike for my father, I'm thinking, well, I could replace the seat on it, a couple other things. So I run across another Goldwing, a complete Goldwing, for a parts bike. The guy said it overheated, so I went ahead and snatched that up. I think he only wanted $400 for it, so I snatched that up like hotcakes, because it's like, this is a perfect parts bike. Again, I said it's wet out here, so I'm not gonna lean it, but I think 90, maybe 95. Let's just push it up there. That's the first time I've had it that fast. Let's push it up there and see what it does. So, whew, I love turning the throttle on this thing. Any one of them. Any of them. I mean, whoa. Yeah. So, anyway, there ain't nothing wrong with this bike, guys. This is a good bike. So I found the parts bike, and so I'm getting ready to start stripping parts off the parts bike and put it on the blue one so I can make a complete bike for my father. Oh, I'm sorry, my adrenaline got going on that one. And so I'm sitting there and I'm just on my phone, just looking at a couple of things for parts, extra parts, and I come across this bike I'm riding, and apparently it was either in it rear-ended something, or I think from what the guy was saying, it was backed into while it was parked. So, and that would make sense, because it wasn't dropped and dragged. But anyways, so I run across this bike. It needed a fairing, it needed a fender, it needed, looks like it's gonna rain, it needed a triple tree head bearing. So I was like, I got a parts bike. I'm just gonna buy that because I got all the parts. And this is what I mean by fuel injection. My bike is fuel injection. This bike is not fuel injection. And there's just, when you twist that throttle, there's just a slight difference. I mean, mine's so quick when I twist that throttle. So, but anyways, so I had all the parts for this bike, and it was like, I had to buy paint and strip it, and redo it all, but I had all the parts for it. So, and I was just reflecting back on 2021. I mean, the things that I've done. I got 4 Goldwings, 3 if I give this one to my dad, which I'm gonna give it to him. But once it leaves, I'll have 3 other Goldwings, 2 1500s and an 1800. But one of those is a parts bike. And then I got this, my son's Kawasaki Falcon. And now what? I'm actually looking at a newer Goldwing. So thinking about upgrading. But no, I just wanted to take you guys out for a little quick ride and get this thing exercised so it doesn't just sit there and start gumming up the dang carburetors. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to, wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year for 2022. It's on its way. And again, thanks for following along. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you just stumbled across my channel, definitely click subscribe and hit the bell icon, and YouTube will notify you every time I upload a video. But I am now, like I said, I'm looking at a newer Goldwing. It'll be something that will be in the making, of course, but if everything pans out just right, I'll be on a newer Goldwing here pretty soon. But, you know, I'm not complaining about any of the Goldwings that I got. So, but anyways, yeah, thanks for following along. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and until next time, guys, stay safe.